For all intents and purposes, most people tend to think that Speed Duels is a dead format, and honestly, I can't blame them. For the most part, Konami's never really shown all that much love to Speed Duels, and it kinda just neglected it for a very long time. However, I want to go ahead and change that. I want to go ahead and present a brand new way to enjoy Speed Duels by presenting the brand new Speed Duels Progression Series. Taking inspiration from Zemo's iconic Progression Series, every week, me and my good friend Big Bear 2000 will open up 36 packs of my very own custom-made Speed Duel packs to try and power up our decks. At the end of each episode, me and him will have a best of 3 match to decide the winner of each episode. I hope you're excited because this is the Speed Duels Progression Series. What is up, guys? It's Topsy and welcome back to the channel. So our little reign of terror has finally come to an end and Bear has finally gotten the one up on us. Yep, that's right. We ended up losing last episode and I've just gotta say, kudos to you, Bear. That Gaia deck went nutty. It was really strong and we put up a good fight, I'd say, but Gaia's just it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good, I'll say that. But nevertheless, even though it was just one loss, I don't intend to lose again. And in today's episode, we'll see if we can go ahead and remedy that little loss of ours. So in today's episode, we're going to be opening up the latter half of the Duel Academy box with today's set, that being Duel Academy Rivals. And today's set is going to be very interesting because we are going to be getting a lot of really cool and interesting strategies that I would like to potentially explore if possible. If not, I'm thinking that we might potentially pivot to one of our older decks that we've used in the past. But enough talk, let's go and dive into yugioh Pro and take a look at today's set. Alright then, so let's go and take a quick look. So as I mentioned, today we're going to be opening up Duel Academy Rivals, which has quite a bit to offer. So in this set, we get introduced to Axel, Zane, Aster, and of course, Jesse. And all the characters here are really cool. Aster, of course, is probably the worst one to come out of it just because, well, the Destiny Hero monsters we got are really underwhelming, and the best version of Destiny Hero is just kind of like a Destiny and Dragoon turbo deck, which is kind of boring and kind of hard to do, but if possible, maybe we try it out. The deck that I'm the most excited to pull out of today's episode is going to be Cyberdark. I feel like that could be a really fun deck to pilot if we get all the pieces that we need for it. And even if not, I feel like I could still do something kind of interesting with it. The second deck that I would potentially like to see added today is potentially Crystal Beast. Crystal Beast is really fun, and there's one skill in particular that the Crystal Beast deck has that I would like to try out in today's episode. But that is all reliant on whether or not we pull Rainbow Dragon, which, speaking of, let's go and talk about some of the higher rarity stuff that is available in this set. So starting off, we have Rainbow Live as a really good card to pretty much prevent Bear from wanting to attack into us. But in addition to that, we also have interesting cards like Cyber Valley, which is a really defensive card, Royal Flower Storm, which if we pull a good volcanic deck is really crucial, and along that side the volcanic lines we have Volcanic Doomfire, which is like the boss monster of the deck. Moving down to some other cards, we have Book of Moon and Floodgate Trap Hole getting reprinted. We have Straight Flush, which is a very interesting side deck card that punishes Bear severely for overcommitting to the back row. We have Volcanic Rocket, which is an integral piece for the volcanic strategy. We have Night Beam, another piece of great back row removal. Other cards to note are Cyberdark Claw alongside Crystal Beast, Sapphire, Pegasus. And you know what, we're added Conclave as well. All three of these cards are very, very good for their dedicated strategies and cards that you want to see at least one copy of if you want to play these dedicated decks. For the secret rare section, we have the one notable card being Cyber Dragon. It's gonna be one of those cards that it's gonna become a staple of the format if anyone pulls it. Going down to the lower rarity stuff, Rising Energy is definitely a card that I would consider running if possible. Justy Break is really cool if we play a predominantly vanilla based strategy. Memory Loss is a really cool card as well, just because, well, monster effects aren't super prevalent at the moment, but definitely a card to consider for the future. We have Crystal Seer, another great card for digging through the deck, but one of the cards that I think is going to be the most impactful going forward is going to be Exploder Dragon, and I wouldn't be surprised if Bear goes ahead and hits this card in the ban list after today's episode, just for the very fact that this card is a out anything without having to worry about battle damage, so definitely a worthy card to worry about. Moving down some more, we have Twister alongside Mijizuri getting reprinted, so if either me or Bear didn't get our copies of them, we will definitely complete our playset of them after today. Michizure being one of the cards that has been evading me for a while now. I don't think I have a single copy of this card, which really sucks. But yeah, as a whole, a really interesting set, a lot of really archetype-reliant cards that I'm looking forward to pulling up. So with that being said, let's dive in and see if we can get lucky as we've been throughout the whole series. Alright then, so let's go and do 36 packs and let's get this done.
We got our first win. Let's get it. And hopefully we get some more here soon. The deck was pretty good. The Gaia deck was really good. It's really solid. I wanted to save it for whenever we got the Fusion Sword Murasame Blade, but it was our best strategy at the time. I wanted to win. I think we need to win like almost every other game from this point to be able to put ourselves into contention for possibly winning the series. Unfortunately, we didn't save it for another time surprise him. We do have a little trick up our sleeve. I did give him a little sneak peek at some stuff I had because he did the same. So maybe we're able to change it up though with the introduction of this pack. So we're going to go ahead and look at the pack first. Just go over some of the cards that we would like. Probably going to mostly be staples. Crystal Beast would be cool. But let's get into the skills. Okay, so this shit's kind of wild. I'm realizing now that like every skill, not every skill, but like most of the skills here are actually somewhat kind of decent. So I feel the need to like almost talk about all of them. Maybe Topsy goes over the cards. I don't know. All I know is I want staples. Maybe Crystal Beast. Consumed by darkness. Basically, all Crystal Beast monsters on the field in the graveyard become dark, and then that's obviously for the Dark Rainbow Dragon. I think it negates the effects of that target during the battle phase, and then if you would take damage, you take no damage whenever a Crystal Beast is targeted for an attack. You also use one Crystal Beast from deck to graveyard. Not too bad. Okay, this one's kind of like a generic one, staple. Not bad though. There's a skill that we had earlier that dealt with tribute summon monsters to gain 500 attack. This basically you choose the attribute and then all monsters on the field basically gain that attack, and it is 500 attack, 400 defense loss. So pretty good, honestly, very solid, good skill. And then you can flip it over. It's not once per duel like all the rest of the skills in this game for some reason. This one is though. This one's once per duel. You can send a face-up Tri-Blaze Accelerator you control to the graveyard, and then special summon one Volcanic Doomfire from your hand, deck, or graveyard, ignoring its summon conditions. That might be why. Your opponent takes no effect damage turn you activate this skill. Never mind. Rainbow Crystal Collection. If a Crystal Beast would be destroyed, place a crystallization counter on it instead, and then whenever it's a continuous spell card in your spell trap zone, I think it still has counters, and then, or maybe that's where it gets counters, I'm not too sure with this, and then you could special summon, if it is special summon, you remove the counter off it, and then counters that are in the spell trap zone can be used as fusion material for the ultimate crystal monsters. All right, and next week, this one made me had to do a double take. I was like, what the fuck? So this one's kind of crazy. If your life points are 1500 or less, so that is a condition to fulfill. Not the hardest, honestly. This is basically the kill shot card. Reduce your life points to 50, then special summon up to 3 machine cyber monsters from your hand, deck, or graveyard. They each become cyber dragon. They cannot be tributed. For the rest of this turn, you cannot special summon except fusion summoning, nor attacked except with fusion monsters. So essentially, you're using this to go for a kill shot with Cyber End Dragon is what I'm guessing, and then during the end phase you destroy everything. This one was like, I was like, what the hell? I know it requires some pretty good setup for it, obviously, but it's not the hardest condition to fulfill. Obviously you would probably want to get rid of back row and check those Sphere Karibos, but if you get it through, you probably win. I'm assuming. Once per duel, you can change the name of one Blaze Accelerator you control to Tri-Blaze Accelerator. You can do this twice per duel. Why? I don't know. You're just changing the name of it. I'm not sure the implications of this exactly. Could be good, and I don't know it. But yeah. Lastly, we have Crystal, or not lastly. The last one is funny to me. You can summon Crystal Beast monsters or Dragon monsters while the skills face up. You can only do dragons or Crystal Beast. Basically, Rainbow Dragon, the Crystal Beast. That's what they want you to do. You can send over the 3 cards from your hand to your graveyard, then choose that many Crystal Beast monsters with different names from your deck. Place them in your spell trap zone as continuous spell cards. This skill can be used twice per duel. This is probably the best Crystal Beast card, if not the dark one, I feel like. Because it's like a direct, like, boom, okay, they're all my spell trap zones. The only problem I see with Crystal Beast is that you're clogging your back row like crazy. I don't know what the effects are of the Crystal Beast in the spell trap zone, and I will learn because I have a feeling it is like a not budget option, but a viable strategy in terms of like lower rarity, maybe, hopefully, depending on how many Pegasus we get and all that. But I would like to try it. And then lastly, we have powerful group of guys. Just a powerful group of guys, just the strongest guys, you know. They're all together right now, and what they're doing is when you have a Destiny hero and you have no other monsters, of course, and your opponent controls more monsters than you because you have no other monsters, of course. Special summon a Destiny Hero monster from your hand or deck with a lower level than the monster you control, of course. And then you can only special summon Destiny Heroes during the turn you activate this skill. So basically it's like card advantage, which is good. You're equalizing with your opponent. Maybe you have a boss monster out, they have multiple monsters out, and you're gaining even more advantage that way. This one's okay. Powerful group of guys. What more could you ask for? But let's go ahead and get into the pack opening now. Okay, and 36 in deep. We're 36 inches in. All right, let's get it. In your fucking face! Finally, holy shit, dude. Look at this fucking pack. Look at this shit. Malicious, Cyber Dragon. We're getting finally some more back row movement Twister, even though it's ass, but we're finally getting fucking something. Holy shit. Crystal Tree for trying to do the Crystal Beast stuff. Spirit of Flames is decent. Raging Flame Sprite, I don't know if it's gonna be good because, you know, I don't know if we have enough stall cards for it, but it could be. You're fucking kidding me. You're fucking kidding me right now. What? Oh my god. Dude, there's no fucking way. There's no fucking... Finally, I get one win. I finally get rewarded for something. Holy shit, man. That's insane. That's fucking crazy. And we're getting our Crystal Beast stuff. Donzalug's a good generic card as well. I didn't really talk about. If I get another one... There's a Cyber End Dragon, bro. Okay. This is... Okay. I think we know what direction we're starting to lean towards a little bit here. I think I know.
Okay, 36 packs going right up. Let's see. Oh my god. Pack 1. And it's a banger. Book of Moon, Mally, Twister, and Blaze Accelerator? That's a good pack. Wow. I'm happy to see these cards, but ideally what I'm hoping for is Spade of the Devil. Rocket is one of the cards that I really wanted to play. I love Volcanics, and this card it's damn good in the deck. My goodness. This is some insane luck right now. Back-to-back bangers. I can only imagine how the rest of this open is gonna go now. Wow. Book and Rocket. Let's keep it going. I would love to see if we can play Volcanics. I was gonna say Volcanics. But Michi is... I am so happy to see this because this card has been evading us the whole series, and we finally have it. I'm glad that we have at least one copy finally. So hopefully we're gonna complete our playset today. But the fact that we have Book, Michizuri, and now Volcanic Rocket as well, I have a feeling that we're gonna potentially be able to play a half decent version of Volcanics. I'm hoping on that. We do need the Doomfire in order to make it like have a boss at the end of it all, but you know, that is pushing it. That's like an ultra rare, so we'll see. I'm excited though. I have high hopes.
It's happening. Everybody stay calm. Got the Tiger, the Eagle. I believe Gardna's an okay card, if I'm not mistaken. Is this the Gemini card? No. That's Gemini Sparks. That's actually pretty good for normal support cards. Just Deep Break, which is, I guess it's also kind of like the Gemini Sparks card. That's why they have this card. Yeah, okay. And there's a Fusion Masami Blade to boost up our Gaia deck as well, which is nice. Dude, this is fucking crazy. What the fuck? This is crazy. Ancient Rainbow City, so we're getting some good like Crystal Beast stuff again. Nice. Okay, if we can get some Pegasus, some Book of Moon. Yes! Oh my god. Thank fucking god, bro. Oh my god, dude. I have work right after this. It's just made my fucking day. Somebody could curse me out and try to curb on my ass. I don't give a fuck, bro. I got Night Beam and 2 Cyber Dragons, bro.
Oh my god. Guys, we're only in pack 4 right now. Pack 4. Sidra and Exploder Dragon. Not to mention Volcanic Shell, which that might not seem like a lot, but we do need 3 shells if we want to play Volcanics. This is insane. This is ridiculous right now. Oh my god. Oh, we are so cracked right now. Oh, we are in the zone right now. Oh, let's keep it going. Is this a banger? Hey, I'll take it. Justy Break? And I'm gonna playset of Twisters already? I forget how many Twisters I had before, but I'm happy that I have a playset now. Oh man, I am so happy with this opening so far.
Anyways, I'll try to calm down a little bit. Carbuncle? I forgot the fucking names of these cards. This is ridiculous. Carbuncle. Carbuncle's good. I know that. Carbuncle's solid ass card. We're getting Malicious. There's our third Michizure. If we get 2 more Malicious, bro. And it does. I wonder if Foolish gets a reprint in like a lower. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening. Everybody stay calm. Everybody stay calm. This card's okay, right? It's just okay. It's. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that card in Ultra Rare slot. We got Night Beam, so I'm fucking fine with that shit.
That's our second book. Oh my god. Our second copy of book. Dude, oh my goodness. So we have 2 Michizure's, 2 Book of Moons as well. So right now I'm leaning towards Volcanics just because we have the rocket. But we only have 1 shell so far. I mean, it's early on, so it doesn't matter too much. Let's continue. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. That is our second copy of Malicious, and that's our playset of Michizure. Malady is a really interesting card just because it gives you a body on field, and we do have Foolish Burial, so if you got a playset of Mallies, that's kind of a cool little engine in the deck, especially for like a tribute-based strategy.
Cyber Dark stuff, cool. That could have been a Book of Moon. I'm gonna fucking punch a monitor. Actually, no, I'm going to. Destiny End Dragon? What the fuck is that? Plasma and Dog Ass? Jesus.
Ooh, okay, wow. Crazy pack here. That's our third copy of Mally, our first copy of Crystal Conclave. So now we have a debate on whether or not we want to try out Volcanics or Crystal Beast. Honestly, I am not against either one of those ideas. I feel like both could be really fun. Very different play styles, but okay, in order for me to play Crystal Beast, I do need to pull like all the Crystal Beast monsters, and Pegasus, if I remember correctly, was a super rare, and Crystal Beast Dragon was an ultra rare. And that's like the boss monster of the deck, so it seems like a high hope, but Conclave is a great card to have for that deck. So we'll see.
Ooh, Covering Fire. That's pretty solid. Okay, Covering Fire is pretty good. Another Diamond do too, which is awesome. I think we're doing relatively okay. I think we're doing pretty good, especially from the first 2 packs. UFO Turtle, just a good generic card as well. Maybe we could do some stuff with some fire in the future with that.
What the okay.
What the fuck, bro? What the fuck, bro? Okay, so we have a second Malicious, so now Malicious is online, and honestly almost worth playing alone with that. And then we got Doomfire. I don't know if we're gonna be able to play that because we need the Tri-Beam or whatever. We still have 10 fucking packs, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. We have 10 fucking packs ahead of this right now. And looking at our polls, let's just take a look at our draft just real quick. 2 Secret Rares and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ultra, or 3 Ultra Rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2. Fuck, I can't fucking count. There's too much shit going on. 4 super rares. What the fuck, bro? Like, this is. I think the gods are finally rewarding me.
Ooh. So maybe the Yu-Gi-Oh gods want me to play Crystal Beast instead. Pegasus and Conclave is probably enough to sway me to play Crystal Beast today. I'm not gonna lie. That's really good. Do I have any copies of Crystal Raigeki though? I don't. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is if we pull like a copy or 2 of Crystal Raigeki, I forgot what the rarity on that was. I'm hoping it's not that high. We can definitely have a really good Crystal Beast deck without Rainbow Dragon. We can make that work actually. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, I'm excited for that.
We have the openings and the construction of something pretty good. Exploder Dragon's amazing. Love Exploder Dragon. That's a great card.
Cyber Valley. Oh, we can make some dastardly strategies with that card. Oh wow, okay. That's our second copy of Conclave. Crystal Beast is looking so good right now, actually. We're doing Crystal Beast. Oh, we're doing Crystal Beast today.
Crystal Conclave. I don't like that they have so much, like, I'm getting like good back row for like the Crystal Beast, but the only thing is like they like to fill up the back row, and that skill is like fill up the back row. Especially when the Crystal Beast monster from your deck. That's actually a pretty good card. I won't argue against that one. And then we have 3 Cyber End Dragons, by the way. Another Explorer Dragon's fine. I'll take one of those. Why not?
No way. No way. No. This is... I can't keep defending myself. I don't even know how to defend myself right now. Playset of Book. Granted, it's a super rare, so it's not the craziest thing, but literally, it's 3 Book of Moons. It seems like I'm infallible. I can't pull bad. Guys, do you want me to start streaming this? Like, a genuine question, because this is getting ridiculous.
Let's check after this pack, let's check our Crystal Beast stuff and see what we got. I'm fine with whatever. They could have shown me a picture of a fucking guy twerking in the bathroom and I would have been fucking fine. You know what I mean? Like, I think we're going to be fine. In terms of Cyberdarks, we only got the Cyberdark Edge, and then is anybody else edging over here in the comment slot? The Keel, okay. And it doesn't this count as a Cyberdark? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But we did get 5 blaze accelerators and we only got 1 try, which is like, it could be better when it comes to like doing the Doomfire, but we only need, I was just realizing if those skills combine, it'd be pretty good, but we need to find a way to like search out blaze accelerator. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Also, we have 3 malicious, just saying, just throwing it out there. 3 diamond dude, which is also pretty solid. I won't argue against that, obviously. Memory loss, I believe, was pretty good as well. Gemini or Justy Break, not Gemini Spark, but essentially, you know, it's fucking Mere Force for normal monsters, and we fuck with that heavy. I'm seeing a variety of decks we can build here. I know I'm content farming for Topsy because of these polls over here, but I mean, we could have took Hydrogeddon out of the super rare slot, put in a little fucking I don't know, Book of Moon instead there. Destiny Ender Dragoon. Who the fuck are you? We can see if that's good. I doubt it. We have some pretty good cards though. I think we have some solid cards. So let's get to building, my guys.
Okay, so now we are finally at the last pack. Let's see. So far, Crystal Beast seems like it's the direction we're taking. We haven't pulled too crazy for the Volcanic deck. We have pretty much everything we need in order to play a halfway cohesive like Crystal Beast strategy. So that's definitely the path we're going to be taking. Here, honestly, at this point, I would love to potentially see, I guess, just like the Rainbow Dragon to entertain the idea of playing the full version. So we'll see. All right, Black Brachios, we have Destiny Signal, Dark Angel, Wildfire, Charcoal Impachi, Salamandra, Firewall. Okay, what's this? Okay, it's only a rare. Alright, so Fusion Sword and Rising Energy. Okay, so thoughts after this is that I am still goated at opening packs. That has not changed. 3 books, Cyber Valley, Rocket is really good. I don't think it's enough to make a Volcanic deck work, just because like we don't have an end goal besides like Rocket, and we don't have the consistency of having access to like Royal Firestorm Guard, so there's like that. But nevertheless, I'm still happy to see this just happening in the collection. But yeah, the Pegasus is here. That's insane. The Conclave, it's an incredibly good card for the deck, so I'm happy to see that. Sidra, we got the secret rare, and at that we got the secret rare that works like independently of anything else, so crazy. Rising Energy is definitely a card to consider just because that boost is insane. Unfortunately, we only got the 1 copy of Justy Break, which does suck a lot, but you know, I don't really have a but here. I'm just kind of hoping that Bear doesn't get multiple copies of this and rolls up with a vanilla deck. That would suck, but something that we have to keep in mind now for the future. Rare value is really cool to see for the consistency of the deck, but yeah, I mean, as a whole, I'm not upset with this at all. Oh, wait, only 1 abundance kind of sucks. This is a pretty decent equip spell for the deck, so I'm a little upset about that, but only 1 mammoth too. Nevertheless, we're still going to be playing the Crystal Beast today, but I'm noticing that we didn't pull any of the cards, well, some of the lower rarity stuff that we wanted, but that's fine. We're locking in, happy with this. I can't complain. Like, I mean, how could I? We've been absolutely insane with pack openings, but yeah, let's make this work. Let's see what we can cook up for today's episode. Alright guys, so here we have today's deck, and yes, we did it. We are playing Crystal Beast, and yeah, it's a 30 card deck, but you know what? After playtesting a bit, this actually kind of works, and I'm kind of excited to go ahead and present today's deck. We are playing the Crystal Beast deck, but as you can see, we're not playing all the Crystal Beast monsters. The reason for that is because we are playing Crystal Beast Manticore, which is kind of neat because of the fact that Manticore Darkness works with the Beast monsters, which happens to be pretty much every Crystal Beast monster I'm playing. I did consider playing the Cobalt Eagle as well in order to have another target for the Manticore, but honestly, Cobalt Eagle is not that good. So instead, I went ahead and played the Crystal Beast monsters that gave me the most value. If you guys are already familiar with Manticore Darkness, essentially if this card goes to the graveyard, the same turn it's sent to the graveyard during the end phase, I'm able to tribute a beast, beast warrior, or beast or winged beast monster in my hand and or field to the graveyard in order to special summon back to the field. And typically I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to tribute off one of these guys to go ahead and bring him back. Additionally, we are playing the Pegasus, which is the best normal summon for the deck. It's essentially able to, the play is going to be normal Pegasus and then set the Carbuncle to go ahead and establish it later on for the duel. After that, we have the Amber Mammoth, which is going to be the monster that Bear is going to be forced to attack. Topaz Tiger, which gives us a 2k attacker when we attack with it, and the Amethyst Cat in order to attack directly. So hopefully these are going to be one of our win cons for the deck. As for the other monsters in the deck, we have some defensive cards in Sphere Karibo and Cyber Valley, and finally we have Cyber Dragon as just a good generic special summon for the deck. Onto the spell cards, we have the Rare Value in order to go ahead and draw multiple cards during our turn. Typically this card should be live all the time just because of our skill. Book of Moon, because it's just an incredible card. Double Cyclone, because of the fact that we are going to have life back row all the time because of the Crystal Beast monsters, and of course Crystal Release as our dedicated booster for our Crystal Beast monsters. Unfortunately, we only got one copy of it, but we'll make do. And then for the back row, we have a ton of defensive stuff. We have Boku in order to protect ourselves, Wall Disruption in order to make Bear's life a living hell, Floodgate in order to flood his field, Widespread Ruin to destroy his monsters, Jar of Avarice for the fact that if we run out of monsters, or if we have too much stuff in the graveyard, we can go ahead and recycle that. We have the Mirror Wall. Again, we are able to get rid of it with the Double Cyclone. And finally, Crystal Conclave, because it's just a really good card for the Crystal Beast deck. As a whole, the deck feels good, and I'm hoping it performs as good as it feels. As for the side deck, we have the Dark Ruler Hades and the Grand Merc, just in case this doesn't really work and we need some more muscle for the strategy, so we have that. After that, we have the Absorbing Jar in case he gets silly with the back row. Also, we benefit from this as well. And finally, Warrior Elimination if he decides to roll up with Gaia. He might not run up with Gaia, but if he does, I want to be safe. So we have that. Alright, with that being said, I'm excited for today's episode. I am hoping this deck performs well, and I'm hoping not to get swept. Let's see how we do. Alrighty, Bear, how we doing today, buddy?
I am doing very good. Very good.
Well, so last episode, you finally got your victory. How you feeling about that?
After clapping thy cheeks, I feel pretty good. I'm looking to do so again here today. And let's just say, I know we talked about it previously, about our polls.
Yeah.
And I was mentioning to you that I was clip farming for you for your channel, of course. You know, shout out to me, of course. Yeah. And it sounds like you were doing a bit of the same, and that really discourages me and makes me want to quit this series because I thought I had one over you for fucking once. But other than that, pretty okay.
Okay. Yeah. So hearing that you did pretty good with your pack opening, like it actually makes me happy because I genuinely do enjoy whenever you are able to get a leg up on me.
Sure.
I gave you your kudos, okay? So hopefully today I can, kick your ass. So let's see. Let's get this RPS out of the way.
We will.
Okay.
High five. Another high five.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll go first.
I mean, you already know.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Interesting, yeah.
It is relatively interesting.
Okay. Trying to figure out how I want to go about this rule.
You're allowing me to go second.
What'd you say like that?
I don't know. That's kind of crazy considering the deck I just played.
Okay. I mean, okay, fair, yeah. Let's see. I'm thinking right now, like, maybe this wasn't the play. Which is not a good place to be at.
Oh, good. You can just set one monster and just pass your turn. I'm totally fine with it. Don't worry about it. Don't think it's all good. You just
okay.
we're all good. Just do that.
We're gonna play it extra careful. Okay, we're gonna go and begin with the normal summon of Crystal Beast Topaz Tiger. Yeah,
let's fucking go.
We're doing it. Go. Crystal Beast in the house. All right.
I'm gonna let you know I'm not playing Gaia, so you probably made the right choice here.
Whew. Okay. Glad I side decked for that deck because that shit is so strong. Even after nerfing it last episode, it's still a menace. Like, I consider potentially running that if I didn't pull like something interesting for today's episode. But yeah, as you can see, we're rolling over with Crystal Beast.
Yeah, and I'm bringing a new deck too today.
Ooh, okay.
Not as based as yours, unfortunately.
Not as based. Okay.
Not as based. Right. The opener here is a little awkward, and I think partially that's because you made me go second. So I think good call on your end.
Okay, all right.
So now I need to think pretty hardcore here.
Curious to see what exactly is going on over there. You know, one of the decks that I wanted to roll up today was Volcanic. Yeah, I think I've told you before, like I really like Volcanic, and it would have been cool, but unfortunately the pools weren't there. I did pull the Rocket though. That was kind of cool. But
that is pretty cool.
But no Doomfire.
I didn't get Rocket. I got Doomfire. Doomfire. But I did get Doomfire. I got that fusion for the Elemental Heroes, the Dragoon wannabe.
Oh, the Destined Hero one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you knew this, but that card was meta at one point.
Yeah, he wants to be Dragoon or not Dragoon. He wants to be
it's Dragoon at home.
Enforcer so bad. Yeah, Dragoon, Phoenix Enforcer.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing too much. We're gonna show you a new card that we just got. It's the right time to activate it. We will see, but I have a feeling at least one of those back rows of yours is pretty good.
Oh, okay, you got Night Beam. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's hope I made the right choice.
Yeah, it's a good one.
That is a pretty good one.
That's a good one.
How confident am I that you aren't gonna do anything? Crystal Beast requires a bit of setup, so yeah. I'm actually gonna just let you play.
Oh, okay.
I don't think you're gonna be able to OTK.
Okay, well that was
you don't know if I sphere.
That was a pretty good draw anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon Crystal Beast Sapphire Pegasus.
Okay. Maybe I'm cooked. Look.
All right.
Oh shit! I am probably cooked. Fuck. Okay. Wait.
We're gonna put the Carbuncle there. We don't have a way of getting another monster on field, so I'll just set this. We're enter battle now. All right. Topaz Tiger. Thinking for some damage.
Yeah.
Right, and then we have our Sapphire Pegasus.
Okay.
Getting a little low there, buddy.
I am getting pretty low here. I underestimated the Crystal Beast, of course. So,
what do we have?
You ready for some good old fun Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that, but yeah, no, come on, no. Why are you like this?
Wait, what do you mean? What's wrong?
Oh god damn it. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be rough.
Set one of those, and then I'll keep the other one in my hand because might have been holding out on something just for this player here.
Okay, we'll activate this.
Yes, of course. You may. I'll allow it. You know.
You'll allow it.
I won't negate it or anything. I won't negate it. I guess.
You know what? I'm just gonna do
in the imperm column. Yeah, you got this one.
Okay. Woo! Even if you had Sphere, I had game. I think you had to have like double Sphere.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured. Yeah.
Okay. Woo. All right. Duel 2.
All right, I'm gonna believe in the heart of the cards. We're gonna say that's fine. And I think this time I will select to go first.
Okay, let's see how are we gonna do this time around.
Oh, we'll see.
I'm not gonna lie, this hand is looking pretty decent.
That's good. Good for you. Didn't ask though.
Someone's salty.
Right, off to you, my goat.
Okay. Thinking now. Interesting. What did you set? That's the question.
Oh.
It seems like you're on some bullshit right now. So that's what's concerning. Okay. Let's go ahead and begin with the special summon of Cyber Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 of those.
You got okay, yeah, never mind. I should be the last person should be reacting like that. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now is because you showed me that you're playing something with Lava Golem, so that tells me it's a bullshit deck. So
oh, is it bullshit?
It kind of seems like it to me. With that being said, what you could potentially have set right now is a Blasphere. That's what I'm reading right now. That, or you maybe have like a Gale Lizard, I guess. That could potentially be another card.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I'm afraid that you want me to, you're trying to goat me into having 2 monsters on field, which I don't want to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. Or since I said that, maybe I do.
All right,
Do you think I have another lava goal?
I don't know how many you have, actually. I'm gonna enter battle. Okay. Let's go ahead and go in with Tiger.
Okay. We will... What's Security Orb?
Okay, interesting.
Let's see high statted monsters over there on your end. In defense, that is.
Okay, Sphere Net. Okay. Huh, so you want to keep that around. Interesting. Alright, let's see what you have now.
Yeah, you will.
You're playing Pac-Man! Okay.
You gonna memory loss me?
That'd be so funny. Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. Oh no, you can set it again. Don't worry. You feel free. Feel free to set that.
I'm okay. Oh my god, you're playing Pac. Son of a bitch. Of course you had it.
I fucking dude, it's so funny. It was in my starting hand again.
Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one, isn't it?
Oh, you're gonna love it.
Okay. Oh boy.
Just a measly 1,000. Nothing too serious right now.
Well, I mean, we have to get rid of all your resources, so enter battle.
Yeah.
Topaz.
No.
Negate attack, okay. Oh, right. It negates the battle phase? Oh,
yeah.
I always thought this card negated 1 attack. I've never made this card. Okay.
We'll just normal summon a card.
Oh my god, you are on some shit right now.
What? Why?
Okay. Are you gonna... You'll lose it regardless, so that's...
Yeah. It's gonna be gone. You gonna Sphere Karibo the Amazon swordswoman? I honestly, that's fine.
No.
That's fine. I don't know if it's worth it, but it's fine. Because I mean, like, it would just block 2 attacks the other way. So
yeah. Ooh.
You can probably...
I win here.
Yeah, you do.
I also had a Cyber Valley in my hand. Yeah, it's exact.
Yeah, super quick duels today.
Super quick, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know really how this deck would go against Crystal Beast, but they are like relatively high statted monsters, which is like sometimes a problem. But I did get the Lava Golem twice. The only thing that sucks is I think I would have won there if my Lava Golem attack went through, or the Amazon Swordswoman went through. Which I mean, at first I was questioning, and then I'm like, wait, no, that actually means I win. So I'm like, you would no. Okay.
Yeah, I got close. Yeah.
I needed a bit of cards to get card advantage, and I needed the duels to last a bit longer. So I didn't see as many of my battle stallers as I would have liked, but that's okay.
I'm actually so curious. I want to take a look at what you have built. So, yeah, sure. Go ahead and like let's pull it up. I am curious because you know, me and you, we're both connoisseurs of Pac-Man, so I'm curious to see what your version of it looks like.
Yeah, so this is the deck. It's stall.
Yeah, it really is. Wow, this is gross. What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
this is so gross.
I think maybe the issue was I wasn't seeing my more negate attack, like obviously my stall cards, and then also I want to see Scarabs and then like a Lakuta or a Locust, and then I have Giant Rat to get to the Lakuta, and then I have Giant Rat to get to the Swordswoman, so that's why these ratios are like that. You don't want to play too many monsters, but I seem to mostly get monsters, unfortunately, even though I'm playing a bunch of back row. So that kind of sucks, but it is what it is.
So, okay.
But
I had an interesting thought. Personally, for me, I think that if I ran this deck, I would have ran 3 rats. just for the very fact that all the Pac-Man monsters I want to see. Well, I mean, mainly the Lakuta is the one, right? It gives you easy access to Lakuta, and it allows you to filter. There we go.
And not the deck.
Yeah, thin out the deck a bit. Also, you can go into the Amazon and Swordswoman like that as well.
Yeah, so that was the goal here. The only issue with that is that I was seeing multiple rats in my
Yeah.
hand, which made it rough. And basically, your hand is super dependent on basically like you want to see Lakuta, or you want to see rat, or you want to see swordswoman
100%,
along
yeah.
with like a scarabs. So
Yeah.
you're basically trying to get your setup beforehand, and then you want to draw into your deck till you get the lava golem. So like as you're keeping your opponent off and stalling them out, then you, as soon as they build their board, you lava golem, and then in the meantime
Yeah.
you're using locust, all your other cards here to sort of stall out a bit. I think a main of the issue was I was getting lava golem in my starting hand. It's
Right.
good with if I have like the spot in my circle, but if you are able to pop it, which there's a lot of options to pop right now,
Yeah.
it's a little rough. Yeah, it's depending on you not having the most back row removal, of course.
Right.
And I figured if you thought I was going Gaia, that you would
Mhm.
probably not prepare for the back row, but you had cards in your deck that were ready to
Yeah.
handle back row.
So yeah, let me actually show you what I have going on actually, because
Mm-hmm.
it's I think you'll be surprised the way I built mine. Okay, so as you can see, I ended up rolling up with a 30 card version of this deck, and the skill didn't even come into play. So essentially, what the deck was built around was I only ended up using like the beast, Crystal Beast monsters in order to pair them up with the Manticore Darkness, which is kind of a cool
Mm.
little idea that I had. Another thing that I think you didn't take into account is the fact that I was gonna have a tribute like little engine going on, because I have two Manticores and I have the Hades alongside Grandmerg. That
Yeah, I
me
wasn't expecting tribute deck. Yeah.
Yeah, so because the idea originally with the tributes was like, oh, in case this deck isn't strong enough, I will bring in the recruits in order to go ahead and like give it the extra oomph it needs to get the job done. Not only that, but my deck was also built defensively, hence the why I have cards like Wall Disruption, Waboku, stuff like this, so I could keep my Crystal Beast monsters around. And I also had cards like Cyber Valley, which is another way to out the Lava Golem. So
Mm-hmm.
oddly enough, my deck was built in a way where it could deal with your deck fairly efficiently, which is kind of weird that it worked out like that.
I'm pissed off that you had the one of cosmic, the double
The double
tornado
side,
or
yeah.
whatever. Yeah, I'm kind of pissed off you had the one of
Yeah.
in the first duel.
In a 30
It
card.
is what it is.
The
Yeah,
Pegasus
it
and
is what it
doubles,
is.
that is crazy. Yeah. They're both
Yeah,
one-ups in the
'cause
deck.
that card's pretty good in that deck you have
Especially,
going
yeah.
on right
The
now.
one thing that sucks for me is the fact that I only have one copy of this, so you'll probably be happy to hear that. But
Yeah.
yeah, you notice something there, buddy? 3 book of
3
moves.
books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, all from today. Like it's just
Honestly, I don't know
yeah.
if it's great against this deck specifically. Any of my other decks, yes. Any of my
Yeah.
other decks, yes.
That's me. Look, I mean,
It's
this
good
so
against Lava Golem.
yeah,
It's good
it's
against Lava Golem.
it is, yeah. Again, I cannot seem to get away from the power staples of the format, and I fully am prepared for this card to get hit. Yeah, after today. Yeah, so
What's it at in Speed Duels?
going based off what I remember, Book of Moon has always been at 3 as far as I've like
Yeah.
been playing. So I feel like that's probably a good place to start with it, putting it at 3. Okay, so Sidra was another card that was put to 3 in the ban list in Speedos as well. So I don't know if you want to take a page from their book and put this at 3 as well. What are you thinking?
I don't know. I have 2. I want to use them. Fuck you.
Okay. You know,
There's a lot of stuff that's at 3 that I want to use too, to be fair.
yeah. Granted, like yeah, when I was building my deck, I'm like, God damn, God, I can't play this, I can't play that. So there's a lot of stuff that I couldn't play. All right. Anything else you see in my deck that you potentially want to address? Because I mean, I don't know how many more cards you would potentially hit. Because like,
Oh
the
no,
rest...
I think the rest is fine.
yeah,
Honestly.
okay, all right.
What about mine?
You only have the one lava golem, which I feel like is fine. Besides that, I don't think there's anything in particular that would hit. I think I'm chilling with yours. Fairly light ban list so far.
Yeah. I think it's probably fine.
Okay, curious. How do you feel about hitting warrior elimination? Do you think it should stay unlimited?
You could put it at like 2.
Two?
I think
Okay.
it's fine. Like if you're like really worried about Gaia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Sphere Karibo is not great against Gaia because his defense is so high. So if you're
Yeah.
confident I'm gonna be running it with Gaia, then yeah, Yeah, I would
Okay.
say it's
Part of the reason I
like a
say that
good
is
hero.
because I feel like for the most part we've been really timid about running warrior decks again. And next episode, hero becomes a bit more playable. So if we want to entertain the idea of rolling up with something fun like hero, it would probably behoove us to like somewhat restrict the warrior elimination. That way, there's a bit more comfort in running a deck like that. But I'm only game if
That's
you are game with that.
Yeah, I'm cool
Okay.
with that. Is there anything you want to take off
Right.
the ban
Okay.
list or?
Yeah. So let's actually take a look at it.
Let me look.
So taking a look at the ban list,
And then
in the limit one right now we have the Jinzo, Golden Ladybug, United We Stand, Floodgate, and Nightmare Wheel. Honestly, from all the cards here, I'm probably cool moving like United We Stand and maybe Ladybug.
yeah,
Off
Ladybug,
the list.
United We Stand, and Switcheroo.
Okay, so you're cool. Okay. Okay, so those three cards are going to be removed off the list. In the 2 section, how do you feel about Gale Lizard
I do want to
or
put
Metal
I do
Reflex?
want to put Switcheroo. I want to put Switcheroo to 2, actually.
Okay.
Just because I do think that it is actually I'll put it to 3. Switcheroo to 3 because it's like you have to think about it again, but it basically makes it so it's not like you're running Switcheroo plus a bunch of staples. You're either gonna have to
Gotcha,
choose
okay.
the staples themselves or Switcheroo, pretty much.
That's fair. Okay. Switcheroo to 3, Golden Ladybug off the list, and United We Stand off the list.
Yes.
Okay. Anything off the limit 2 section? The only card that really cries out to me is like Metal Reflex Slime and potentially like Gale Lizard.
Yeah, those are fine. I feel
Okay.
like those are both fine to unlimit.
Okay. So we'll unlimit those 2 cards. And on the 3 section, I think that can stay the way it is. Maybe the one that I would consider is Dust Tornado.
I might push back.
Okay.
And actually say that I'm gonna put, because of warrior elimination, I'm considering putting DD Warrior Lady to. I'll say this: keep her at 3 or Rhoda to 1.
Ooh. Okay. The reason I'm okay with her being at 3 is just because she clashes with a lot of my powerful staples.
Yeah.
That's why like it hurts me the most her being at 3. But we can add Rhoda to 1. I'm okay with that.
Okay.
That, or you could put Rhoda to 2, which is its legacy like limitation. It's been at 2 forever.
How many Rhodas do you have?
I have 1, but it would clash with my Sphere Karibos and my Foolish Burials and stuff like that.
Pretty much Sphere Karibo. Yeah, that's fine. Rhoda is fine.
Okay, so to reiterate, book them into 3, Switcheroo to 3, we have Golden Ladybug and United We Stand off the list, we have Metal Reflex Slime and Gale Lizard off the list, we are adding Rhoda to 2, and Warrior Elimination. What was the verdict on that one?
Oh, we were putting it to 2.
2. Okay. All right. So now the list has changed quite a bit now. So I'm curious to see how that rolls up for the next episode. But I mean, yeah, good stuff, man. I guess you're gonna have to go back into that lab and cook up something else in order to deal with me.
To give props, I didn't duel with anybody this week.
Oh,
Just had a lot of stuff going on. So
I see.
and I haven't played this deck in like 3 weeks, and I just put in the staples I had, which probably messed up the ratios, and then also the power scale is a little higher than whenever I first made this deck. But it's not an excuse, not at all. Basically, I made this deck when Wall of Disruption came out.
Oh.
So it's like a week,
so you've had this cooking,
week or 2 maybe,
somewhere
around there. But yeah, it's been cooking for a bit. I've been saving it.
Okay.
Still haven't seen zombies, but probably never will, unfortunately.
Well, you mentioned that, but we're actually very soon gonna get a very playable set for zombies. So keep an eye out for that.
Pyramid Turtle and Ryukoki coming.
Not Pyramid Turtle, but like there's vampire stuff. Quite a bit of it.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then it puts my what is it called? The
Book of Life?
What is it? No, it's not Shadow Reborn. It's the other Marique skill. Twisted Personality.
Oh,
Puts that back online.
Yeah,
so
it does.
Look out for that when it comes.
Oh man. All right, man.
Two Book of Life.
That's gonna be dastardly when you get it.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping so.
Bro, man. As usual, man, it was a pleasure dueling with you. I guess go back to the lab and figure out how to had to bring my terror to an end.
I guess go fuck yourself, and I'll see you next week.
Hey, I love you too.
Yeah.
Alright guys, and with that concludes another episode of the SpeedDuel Progression Series. If you guys did end up enjoying today's video and would like to support the channel, then I would really appreciate if you could leave a like and subscribe so you can never miss another episode. With that being said, we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys.
Bye.